Now it's the last call in a bar I'm in, yeah. Got a pretty woman I'm leaving with, yeah. I should probably get up and go home, but I don't like being alone. It's her loss, she ain't get that ring. It's her loss, she ain't get my name. She's somebody else's problem. Hope it stays that way. How she forgets me. Don't try to fix me. She's somebody else's problem. Hope it stays that way. That way. That way. That way. I've been down bad, baby, I never lie. I thought I found my one of a kind, but it turned out he was a lie. Made me go through trial by fire. Last call in a bar I'm in, yeah. Got a pretty woman I'm leaving with, yeah. I should probably get up and go home, but I don't like being alone. It's her loss, she ain't get that ring. It's her loss, she ain't get my name. She's somebody else's problem. Hope it stays that way. How she forgets me. Don't try to fix me. She's somebody else's problem. Hope it stays that way. Blinded by the neon lights, pour me a shot, I swear I'ma be alright. Somebody take my phone before I make a call that's gonna ruin my life. Blinded by the neon lights, pour me a shot, I swear I'ma be alright. Somebody take my phone before I make a call that's gonna ruin my life. It's her loss, she ain't get that ring. It's her loss, she ain't get my name. She's somebody else's problem. Hope it stays that way. How she forgets me. Don't try to fix me. She's somebody else's problem. Hope it stays that way.
What is up, everybody? We are officially live. How's everybody doing today? So we have a special guest. A special guest, chat. Introduce yourself if you would like.
What's poppin' chat? My name is Aaron, last name Sauer. I'm a up-and-coming music artist. I have numerous records out right now for everybody who wants to go stream them, from R&B, rap, country, pop, whatever you want, it's there. I'm also an industry songwriter, written a few different bangers for a few different of your favorite artists, and looking forward to the podcast. So let's jump right into it, David.
I appreciate it, man. So first off, I've heard many of your songs, and you have multiple different genres. What is one genre that you have done in your music career so far that has been the most entertaining, and then one that's been most challenging?
The one that's been most entertaining would be R&B. The one that is the most challenging would definitely have to be country. Because country, so the difference between the two, obviously everybody knows the difference between R&B and country. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
The main thing that's like super challenging for me is I'm not a country boy, like by a long shot. I'm not out in the mud. I'm not out in by a long shot. I'm not out in the mud. I'm not out in the tractor pulling hay, and I'm not at the bar every other night. You know?
Yeah.
I don't deal with those struggles. So to be able to tap into that type of material is a little more difficult than one would assume. With R&B, I grew up listening to R&B, so it's like that's the most enjoyable music to record, but the hardest would have to be country.
Okay. What is, out of all of your songs like that you have released, do you have a favorite?
Honestly, not really, not anymore. Besides, actually, you know what? I lied. I do have one. It's called Charlie's Angel.
Okay.
It's not released yet, so that's why I would say I don't have one that is released yet.
Okay. Got you. All right, let's get to how it all started.
All right.
What influenced you into starting to do music?
So what started me with music, I was in 6th grade at Harley Middle School in Bradenton, Florida. And it kind of took a, like, how can I explain this without sounding crazy? It kind of took like control of me, you know, like I went to music class and was like, this is like amazing. I wanted to learn every instrument. I wanted to learn how to sing, write, everything. And it just took like this weird like hold over me, bro, and it just never left. But honestly though, I found my love for like poetry and stuff in elementary school. My 5th grade teacher, she showed me Edgar Allan Poe and all different types of poetry, and that's where I kind of like fell in love with different like ways to write, you know, not necessarily just like hip hop, rap, R&B. It was like also poetry too. But middle school was where it really took hold. It's like where I learned really what music was as a whole.
And what influenced you? Like, was there a certain artist that you listened to? Was there a certain song that was like, man, like I could do something like that. I you know, I'm similar to it.
Yeah, nah, for sure. It was Chris Brown, honestly, because I didn't really have a favorite artist growing up. My brothers all listened to like Tupac, Biggie, the normal cliches, just because we grew up in the 90s. Like my brothers were born in the 80s. I was born in the 90s. So it was like that was their era. Chris Brown was like the first artist that really like set the fucking tone for me, you know?
It clicked.
Like,
it clicked.
Yeah, bro is I think he recorded his first demo at like 12 or 13 years old. The record with Jules Santana. He was like 12 or 13 when he recorded that.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, and he dropped it at 16. He was signed to Tina Davis. And that shit, like, bro, his music clicked. I don't know what it was, but I was like, I want to be Chris Brown. But I ain't Chris Brown. I can't sing like Chris Brown either.
You can't dance either, can you?
Nah, I'm white.
All right. So the next question that I have is
Good show.
Something that I know about you. So before you were an artist, you were an engineer.
Yep.
Did that help you at all for your music career? And also, what did you learn in that time of your career before you transitioned into
like an artist?
Yeah, into an artist.
For sure. Yeah,
Yes,
it definitely helped out with my music career. It by a long shot. You know, if it wasn't for the engineering, like what I was really good at, like, so what a lot of people don't know about me is I started as an engineer, like to get my foot in the door. All my homies rapped. Like I was the white guy that rapped but never got accepted because I was white, you know? So I started engineering for all my homies, and we ended up like coming up. Everybody kind of just went their own way, and I stayed engineering. I started out at Red Lounge Studios in Tampa and just kind of elevated from there. Yeah, nah.
I'm just kidding.
We're not gonna shout them out. Hell no.
But
hey, all love and positivity, brother. But we're not gonna shout them out.
I'm just kidding.
Nah, for sure. So yeah, I started at Red Lounge and just elevated. It was just like an elevation every step of the way, and it really played a very pivotal role in my music career. Okay. And it introduced me to so many different people. Like I met A&Rs for Empire, I met A&Rs for Universal, Atlantic, like all different types of A&Rs, and met so many artists, bro. That's like another beautiful thing, bro. Is like all the artists that I got to meet and work with, bro. Like some of them have become lifelong friends, not including you. Like you were a client at one point.
Yeah, when you first started, I remember.
Exactly. Yeah, you were one of the first clients I ever had. And then there was Jimbo, and then there's Nami, there's Papo, there's so many people, bro, like that became lifelong friends and played a pivotal role in my career. Like Jimbo introducing me to the first few labels that, like, as somebody besides an engineer or a songwriter, introduced me as an artist, you know?
Yep. That was it?
Yeah.
I thought you had more. It sounded like there's more coming out, you know?
Oh no, I'm rambling at this point.
No. There's no rambling, man. We're hearing your story, and that's important.
God is good. What's up, brother? I see you in there. Just want to say what's up to your chat.
Yeah, of course. What's up, everybody? I've been saying what's up to them too while they come in and they say what's up. So another question is, when it came to the song, to being an engineer, songwriting came with it. Yeah. And there's a couple of artists that you have worked with, you had the honor to work with, and what's the difference between being a songwriter for another artist and then writing for yourself? I know it's probably like freedom, but what do you find entertaining about being a songwriter for other artists? Pros and cons. Let's do that.
Yeah. Honestly, bro, it's the pros are your music reaches a new height that it probably wouldn't reach with you. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Like I've worked with celebrities that like people would not expect me to work with. You know what I'm saying? Like in their wildest dreams. Like most people would daydream to work with these types of people.
Mm-hmm.
And there's records that I've written that they've taken and bought and put out that have hundreds of millions of streams.
Yeah.
And it's like, what better feeling,
Oh yeah, of course.
Like
of course.
you look at the stats, bro, and you're just like, yeah, my song did 100 million. But now at this point, this is where the con comes in. It's no longer your song.
Yeah.
It is no longer your song. Nobody will ever know it is Aaron's song. They'll know it is so-and-so song. Like there's so many pros and cons to it. It's just, it's so...
It can go for hours. We could rap about it for hours.
Yeah, like it's such a like evenly weighted scale. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
you make so much money doing it. You get the recognition, you get Grammys, you get plaques. But like the biggest con is like nobody will know it's you unless they're like in the industry or they're looking at the credits.
Yeah, and not a lot of people look at song credits.
Exactly. Like, name the last time you really looked at a credit before like I told you about it.
Before, none. After,
exactly.
It's like, especially after that whole Drake and Kendrick situation, we wanted to see who wrote what during the disses.
Yep, exactly. And then you once you understand that that's like information that, oh shit, I didn't know it was there, and you actually see it, then it changes everything for you. Now you want to know who wrote these songs, etc. Like Quentin Miller. Nobody knew who Quentin Miller was until his reference track got leaked, and then everybody was like, oh, he's a Drake writer. Like, and that was the worst, bro. That was the worst thing that could have happened for him. Like, really that was the worst thing in the world.
It was the worst thing, and I remember that clearly as day. It was like, really, like, such a disappointing thing to like see,
Yeah.
All right. So the next question that I have is, what do you do based on your free time? Like, what is something other than making music? What other hobbies do you have?
Being a dad.
Being a dad.
Being a dad. Yeah.
How's that going for you, brother?
Oh man, it sucks. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Nah, it's great, man. It's great. Kids are awesome, bro. I love them to death. Like they really know how to irk my every last nerve, but I would not change it for the world, bro. Because like when I look at them, I see myself. Like little things that my daughter Riley will do. Or little things that my daughter Aubrey will do.
Mm-hmm.
Like when Aubrey gets nervous, she like cracks her knuckles like me. It's like little things like that, and it's just like, how can you not like them?
Yeah, of course. All right, that's a wonderful thing. That's a wonderful thing. So let's see here. We've gone through, the genres. We've gone through your music career. We've gone through your engineering career, songwriting career. We haven't gone to the part of what is it like working with artists, whether you're featured on a track, whether they're featured on your track. What is it like working with other artists? Is it in person, or is it through text message, going back and forth in different studios? What is the process for you?
As of now, I don't work with many artists anymore. I have pulled back from like constantly in the studio with artists. But like back in the day when it would come to like being in the studio, it was more so in person. Like if it was a celebrity, it would be done through like text message and just like connection with managers and stuff like that. But like local artists or artists that like want to work with me, they'll fly to me, they'll fly me out. Like I've flown to LA to work with Kevin McCall. I flew to LA to work with Hannah Mons, Chris Brown, Kevin Gates, So like so many people, but it was more so like always in person. You know, if I could get you in the room, that just meant I could get more placements with you. You know, because once you're in the room, dude, you're locked in. You're there.
Okay. What is? Have you ever gone through writer's block?
Absolutely, going through it right now.
Going through it right now?
Absolutely.
What is the process to get out of the writer's block? Is it just a moment that a song clicks, or is it take some time to yourself, rejuvenate, and then try again? Just keep trying?
Nah. The trick with me and getting out of writer's block is there is no trick. The easiest thing to do, honestly, bro, is live your life. Because the song that you played in the intro, Stay That Way, I wrote it about an ex-girlfriend that left me for another man. And at first I was like, you were my muse, like you were everything, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Everything. And now it's like, I'm so glad that happened to me. Like, and that song a few years ago would never have been written, you know?
Yeah.
But now that I'm in another place in my life, it was written. So the key to writer's block and the key to writing songs is just live your life and always be open in your music. Like right now, I have nothing going on that's like writing worthy, you know?
Yeah.
So, and that's okay. You know, I have so much music that isn't released. Like I can just put this out for a year or two, and then within a year or two, I have so much life that I've lived, vacations I've went on, kids growing up, new relationships I've built. Like it's a broader spectrum. So when it comes to writer's block, I never worry too much about it. I always just live my life, dude.
Okay. So let me ask you something. When it comes to let's see here. We've gone through a lot of process so far, so I'm trying to come up with another question.
You're good. Take your time.
We know that you're into gaming.
Okay.
We know that you also do gaming. How do you balance the gaming life because I know you have one stream. Do you still stream in a blue moon? How do you balance the music and streaming, or do you kind of like tune it in together?
That's a tough one. Like at times I'll kind of bounce in between both of them, you know, like between gaming and streaming.
Okay.
Honestly, dude, I have no balance whatsoever when it comes to gaming or music. If I need to go record, like if I'm just like, I feel like I need to record and I need to stream that night, streaming is getting put on hold because music has paid my bills for the last 15 years, you know? Yeah. So I'm going to go record a song.
Yeah, of course.
Versus play a video game. Now when it comes to like,
no, I'm just kidding.
Hey, you know what, brother? It is what it is.
Not that again.
Yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, no, honestly, dude, there's no balance. Like it's, and that sucks to say because I really wish there was some balance because I do love playing games so much, and I would love to play games more.
Yeah. What is do you have any regrets when it comes to the music industry?
Fuck yes. Oh my god. Fuck yes, dude.
He's like, this is a therapy session I've always wanted.
Brother. Okay, so there was this one song that like I sold and I watched it blow up on my social media. I posted it just like that real quick. It hit 400K. I said, holy shit. I take the video down. I'm like, all right, we're going to rebrand. We're going to do all this. We're going to do this, this, and this. And then the artist hits me. He's like, hey, I want this song. And I'm like, you know what?
Can you give me a hint without telling the public what it is so I know?
I'll text you off chat.
Hey, just text me right now. See, let me see. Let me just see. Because I want people to see my reaction without saying anything.
Because yeah,
let's see if I know
another thing. Chat with music, you sign NDAs when you're a writer. You sign NDAs unless they put you in the credits.
And what does the NDA stand for? If you don't mind me,
non-disclosure agreement. So that's why I can't say anything about who it is. But if you take a big bag, it's an NDA. If you just take publishing, it's percentage. You can talk about it. Yeah.
It's kind of like a win-win either way. Well, lose-win. You can win or lose pretty much. Yeah.
I sent it to you.
I saw. That's why I said,
yeah.
Man.
Oh, shit. So, like, I have regrets about selling that song, but I also don't, because who could have sung that song better?
Yeah.
Who could have sung that song better?
Now, when it comes to songwriting, we've talked a little bit about that. We won't get into too much detail, but can you give us a couple of artists that you've helped songwrite for that people might know, or even local Floridian artists that people might want to hear?
Actually, one moment. I'll let you play a little snippet. I'll email you. Let me see. Or I'll text it to you.
Yeah, text it to me because I'm using my wife's email right now. That's what's on my computer.
Okay, easy. I will let you play the hook to this song because it comes out this month. It comes out in a few days. Boom. So the artist that this is with, his name is Naquan Reese. He has, let me look up his Spotify. He has millions of streams. There's 2 million on this song. There's 1 million on another. There's 142,000 on another, 75,000. So roughly, he gets about 100,000 streams a year when he's not dropping music. He's just now starting to drop music, and one of the songs that we worked on is already at, I think it's like 600,000. So
how many seconds in?
But I don't know. You could play it's just the hook.
Okay.
There's no other verses. You could play it.
All right, chat. This is the snippet of a song, right, that he did.
Girl, you know that I could have you. So let's say we've been past due. Baby, where's the lie? You be on me every time. We can stop playing. It's what it is and what it's not, baby. No, I'll give you something to play with. It's what it is and what it's not, baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was very nice. That was very nice. That was very nice.
That's unreleased, chat. It's unreleased. That drops.
We just got our first. Got our first. You guys heard it here first. That's all I'm gonna say.
I think it drops. I think it drops in 2 weeks, January 24th.
And you guys heard it here first. A little snippet of what is to come.
Bro, when I tell you, Naquan is fucking. Chef's kiss with music, bro.
Yes,
You've heard records that we've done with him already.
Yes. I mean, when I remember I told you guys I'm close friends with Aaron, and I've known him for years, and I've heard songs that he did. And Chef Kiss, I mean, there's a song called Honest. That's probably my favorite one, just because it's so good, and it hit over 5 million. I can hear that a little bit. I heard that a little bit. We heard that a little bit. All right, let's not do that. Hold on.
2 or 3 should let me take you down. All I need is your response. If I pull it out, then how would you respond?
He's over here listening to music while we're doing a podcast. That's wild.
Hey, brother. Music's in me. What can I say?
Yeah, right. So, tell me about your lifestyle. Like, what is we know that you go to the gym. You were on and off for a little bit recently, but you're back on it now.
Yep.
What is your dietary like? What is your eating habits? Stuff that you do to maintain energy, you clear focus, so that way it also helps you with music, because of course that is supposed to help you.
Yeah, absolutely. So my diet right now is actually pretty clean. I had McDonald's today while I was working. That's the extent, but other than that, my diet is pretty solid. I do a lot of carbs, a lot of protein, and I mean a lot of all the essential food groups, a lot of the fats, carbs, proteins. I mainly do chicken, fish, turkey, rice, Brussels sprouts, like stuff like that. If it's green, it's good. If it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it's colorful, it's great for you. If it's not colorful, put it away. I try not to drink too much soda. I'm heavily relying on energy drinks right now just because like I get minimal sleep. I get maybe 4 or 5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, brother, I eat pretty clean.
Okay.
And we in the gym, so it's all that matters, you know?
Yeah, of course. You what was I gonna say? I had a question, but when I was listening to it kind of went back. Give me 1 second. It's gonna come back to me. It eventually will. Thinking. Hold on. Hold on. I had it. It was a great question. It was one of those like.
Nah, take your time, brother. Take your
Okay.
time.
That's what it was.
Okay.
Man bun Aaron.
Oh, sheesh. Alright.
So you changed your hairstyle. You had a couple different hairstyles before you got to the one that you have now.
Yeah, so right now it's looking kind of rough. I got to get a haircut. It's been like 3 weeks since I've had a haircut.
You know, low taper fade. No, I'm just kidding. Let me not do the meme.
The meme is massive.
So, you know, like when you had the man bun, a very different lifestyle than what you have now.
Oh, for sure.
For sure. We're not going to
I
get
was
into
a
details.
demon.
We're not going to get into details.
Demon.
He was on the streets. He was for the streets. But
I was a demon.
what? Don't make me play Demon Time.
She went on demon time.
What was the thought process when you were like, you know what, I'm gonna cut it off? Or was that just that? You know, it was one day you woke up and you're like, I'm gonna cut it off. Or was it like it's time for a change?
Nah, it was time for a change for sure. Cause I rocked the man bun for what? Since 2020 to 2023?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Nah. It's time for a cut.
It was time for a cut. It was time for a
Yeah,
cut.
nah. Like I would always get it trimmed up and like it would look presentable, but it was just like so long, so time consuming to take care of it. So I just chopped it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, now honestly, I might go back to man bun Aaron because that was a different Aaron.
You're it's like antennas when it came to your lyrics. Like it was like,
I ain't gonna hold you. Man bun Aaron was different.
yeah, bro. You know, what was it? If you're gonna snitch like Tekashi, they're gonna wave like tsunamis. I'm not gonna say the part, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I ain't gonna hold you, brother.
You know what I mean? You know, I've seen your process, and we're gonna go into a little of the funny side now. When you record in your process, that hand movement that you have this certain hand movement. And actually, what's funny is when we were on FaceTime and you were making the song a couple weeks ago, you were doing it still. So you're still doing that hand movement. You know, everybody has their signature.
Always.
So
I'll never stop doing it.
What does it do, if you don't mind me asking? What is like you close your eyes and you're like you're playing dice. Like what is it exactly you're doing?
I don't know. I just have like this rhythm, bro. Like it keeps me in rhythm. It keeps me moving. It keeps me engaged. Like I can't just stare at something. Like I think it's like the ADHD thing in me.
Okay.
Because like I have to move. You know what I'm saying? Like if you've noticed, like every time I record, I'm moving.
Yeah.
Like I don't sit still. I move.
Yeah.
And like even when I'm at the engineering table and I'm engineering, like you'll see me moving my legs or tapping my finger on the desk. Like I think it's just like an ADHD thing. And it's like also like if you notice, like when I'm singing, like and I start going like moving my hand and I'm going up, that's like me telling my body like you have to go up with your register. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't stay down here, you have to be up here. Yeah. So like you'll see me start like pointing towards the sky and like tilting my body and trying to like get my voice to hit higher octaves.
ET phone home. I'm just kidding.
ET phone home.
Yeah. No, that's amazing. Your process is definitely unique.
Thank you.
A lot of people. Yes, Leo, we're doing a podcast right now.
Yeah, what's up, Leo?
We were gonna do it tomorrow, but you know, for scheduling purposes, it worked your schedule. So we're doing it right now. But don't worry, It's going to be posted tomorrow. What is up, Tammy? I appreciate everybody being here. Once again,
Tammy.
guys, this is Aaron Sauer. If you missed any of the podcast, it will be on YouTube tomorrow.
Nah, for sure. He's got so much stuff that we've already talked about. And they're like, I mean, if he wants to keep going, we can keep going.
Yeah,
there's so much we can talk about.
Yeah, I do have more.
Yeah, let's bro. Leo, welcome in, bro. Let's lock in.
What is up, Lucid? Appreciate you guys being here. Make sure you guys tap in the screen. Lucid, yo, you trying to be on the next podcast interview? Let me know, dog. I'm gonna start interviewing everybody. Like, you would like to hear some songs? Brother. You know what? So I'll show you guys the first song that I played for the intro. We'll play that. It's called "Stay That Way." Let's do that. Let's
play it. Oh, you know what? You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna email you another song. You can just email it to yourself.
Don't email. I said just send it. Text message.
Hold on, I might not have it on mine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. You can play this one from Spotify.
Which one?
Drinking Alone.
Huh?
Drinking Alone.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Or, I mean, you can play it on YouTube.
That's what I'm doing. All right. So this right here is called Drinking Alone. Oh, I like this song. The guitar, I already know. All right. Do you want us to play the full song or do you want us to play the partial song?
I mean, it's your podcast, gang.
All right. We'll play. You want to. We'll see how it goes. Let's see.
I'm getting back on.
Thought you was an angel, thought you were the one. Fell for the idea of us and called it love. Now we're worlds apart and we turn into strangers. Now I'm at your favorite bar, drinking, getting wasted. Pour me up another shot of whiskey. It's been a minute. I'm in the city that you're from, getting drunk to forget you. I'm on a mission to find something different. I need me an angel, not a woman playing victim. I need me a drive down a windy road. Push the pedal to the metal, let the horses flow. I'm gonna get the boys together, get them fishing posts. But I'm still sitting in this bar, staring at my phone. Thought you was an angel, thought you were the one. Fell for the idea of us and called it love. Now we're worlds apart and we turn into strangers. Now I'm at your favorite bar, drinking, getting wasted.
All right, we're gonna play that for now, chat. Beautiful song.
Thank you, brother.
How long did it take you to record that? Let's start there.
Drinking Alone honestly took me 15 minutes.
15 minutes? All right, that sounds a little cocky.
No, I'm serious. It really took 15 minutes.
Wow. Thank you, Tammy. She said that's kind of dope. I like that.
Thank you, Tammy. Thank you. I got plenty more where that came from, dude.
Yeah, there's plenty more.
Yo, that was so awkward, bro.
Plenty more where that came from, dude.
Plenty more where that came from, dude.
Is it on Spotify? It is on Spotify.
It is.
If you look up Aaron Sauer, you can find him on there. I will, guys. Let me see if I can find his Spotify.
Yo,
page.
by the way, chat. Stream the Dead End Road song. By the way, I'll be taking this song down and then re-uploading it because Spotify, for some reason, messed up my release. They took down 4 out of 5 songs from the last 5 months, and I was so pissed off. I lost so many monthly listeners. I'm down to 218 when I was at 14,000. So
this is it right here, guys.
Don't worry.
Him.
Yeah,
you see that picture. That is him.
Yeah, we popping though. We popping.
All right.
But hey, if you see Dead End Road up and you're listening to it, and then it's gone the next day, that's on purpose. That's on purpose. It will be back up. I promise you.
All right. So we talked about your transition into the country pop. Is there any surprise genres or any genres that you are interested in testing the waters with? Or this is your testing the waters?
This is the testing the water. Because as you know, you could play on a R&B record of mine, and I sound so much more confident in R&B than when I first started country. You know, it took how many songs of country for me to find a sound?
Yeah, wow.
Country music hits me in my heart so much. Tammy, I love that for you, sweetheart. I love that for you.
We're gonna play one of his. Let me see here.
I just realized your fault's almost at 10K. Sweet.
Right. Let's see here. We're gonna do one song. I'm trying to see which one I'm gonna do. We'll play an old one.
Play Hydroplane.
That's what I was gonna do.
Because I recorded that when I was sick. You were there for that one.
Yeah, I know.
Tammy, who's your favorite country artist?
All right, we're gonna play this real quick. Hydroplane. Okay, that doesn't want to play on Spotify, so we gotta go back. Brantley Gilbert, Jason Alden, and Carrie Underwood. All right, this is Hydroplane.
Solid picks.
This is his difference.
With the 2-seater, yeah, the ALG. Reverse back to me. It's too fast, I can't see your Swerving, I'm distant. I can't get you out of my system. I'm losing control. Time was slow over here. Pussy so good. Catching charges like we locked in here. You've been stuck on my mind, yeah. Every angle, girl, your best side. I still see your ghost on the best side. I see you when I close both of my eyes. Girl, I got a 7 when I lay on top of you.
Nick, what's up, brother?
Get that juice, baby. Juice, baby.
That note always hits, bro. Every time you hit that note, bro, I'm like, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Juice, baby. I wish I could hit that. Anyway.
You can, though. You can. You can hit it better than me. What's
Nah,
up, Nick?
Don't make me play Wouldn't Be Love.
Nick mixed it. What's up, baby?
Nick mixed it. What is up, Nick? So this is a good friend of ours as well.
That's my baby boy over there.
His brother right there. But one thing I wonder about you,
Okay,
is when you are doing a emotional song.
Okay.
No matter the topic, it could be about anything or anyone. It could be about something in your past or things like that.
Okay.
What is your process? Your when you're making that song? Is it you feel it after, you feel it during, you feel it before? Like, what is it that helps transition to make that song so beautiful?
Honestly, bro, I try to put myself back in those emotions, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude, do you remember the session for Thanksgiving?
That's one of the reasons why I asked the question.
Yeah, bro. We did the interlude that day.
Yeah.
Chad, I broke down crying in the studio. So, and this is why I always say, Chad, live your life. Live your life. Because I lived, bro, and I made so much amazing music because of this person and what they did to me, you know? And when I was going through, this is like a fresh breakup. I remember sitting at my brother's house, eating my food, and everybody goes, "Are you okay?" And I zoned back in, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm eating." Like, what are you talking about? Everybody goes, "You have not touched your food. You've literally been staring at it."
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "What?" And I looked down, dude. I thought I was eating my food. There was not one bite taken out of my plate. So I'm like, you know what, dude? I'm too like messed up right now. I don't want to be around family. I just want to be by myself. So I started driving home, and I'm like, you know what, dude? Gonna go to the studio. So I called David. Say, yo, let's go. going to the studio.
I got COVID at the time, by the way. This is when COVID
Yeah,
first started. He didn't care.
I
was like, bro, I got COVID. He was like, are you still coughing a lot? I was like, nah, I just feel a little shitty. He was like, get dressed. I was like,
Yeah, I really didn't care, chat. I needed my friends, and I pulled up. I picked David up, and we went to the studio. Studio. I said studio.
Studio. Well, there.
Yeah. We went to the studio, bro.
Hey, bro.
We went to the studio, and I go in. I'm playing different records, and I'm just thinking the whole time, like, why would she do this to me? And I had this video that I recorded the last time I saw her, and in the video, she's like, "I'll never leave you," like all types of like sad. And I watched the video mid session and didn't realize what it would do to me. Mm-hmm. and then I recorded the song. I recorded the song. And then next thing you know, after the song is done, I break down in tears. Yeah. And I'm just like, oh my God, bro, why would she do this to me?
No, and then what makes it 10 times funnier thinking about it now, he's sitting there crying and I'm hugging him, and then I'm like, hey bro, we should add that to the end of the song.
And we did. We can't release it.
On some Drake stuff, bro. We just hit the whole interlude. Like, it was such a and what's crazy is, and this is the first time I ever seen him do it, he looked up Drake interlude type beats. Like but you know,
that's awesome though. You got some good friends. Glad you helped through the hard times. Absolutely.
Yeah, no, he helped me through my hard times, man. You know, that's what real brotherhood is about, you know. If Nick was still here, man, I feel like us three, bro, we would be like literally like the dynamic trio.
Yeah, nah, dude. Nick was the guy, bro.
Yeah, man.
Me and Nick. Oh my God, bro. I could tell you some stories about Nick, brother.
Nah, let's not talk about stories. Y'all.
No, I'm just saying, bro. That's
all I gotta say. Y'all did me dirty in Brooksville. But you know, it's a very good to see the growth, you know,
absolutely,
from everybody. Absolutely. From when we first started, like, you know, when I used to do music chat, you know, I like it, but I don't love it. And I see his passion and love for it. And I see what he does and how he drives for it. And that's an amazing thing to see. That's one. And I lost a lot of friends over the last couple of years. Hard times show people true colors. And that's
absolutely
true. That's 100% true.
Absolutely.
Nah, no stories. Fez, watch it.
You know, it's wild, bro. It's like we could really tell some story that would really get some people locked up. Man, we gotta be quiet.
Group chat. That's all I gotta
music.
say.
I absolutely love music. Yo, like when I tell you,
oh man,
Tammy, when I tell you, music has been like everything that I've ever wanted it to be, like, and everything I didn't want it to be, in a sense. Like I've made so much money, you know, in done so much shit with music that, like, when I look back at like the childhood me, I'm just like, damn, childhood me would be proud.
Definitely.
Hey, I love you more, Nick.
Love you too, bro.
Tell my nephew I said what up.
You know, and it's true. You know, over the years, people come and go.
Send me pictures of my nephew too.
Circle gets smaller, you know. Circles do get smaller, but friendships get bigger, you know? And that's the best advice I can give when it comes to friendships and brotherhoods or sisterhoods.
Absolutely.
One major thing I want to ask you, growing up with your parents, how were they with you when it came to your music career, or you bring it up if you wanted to and things like that? I'm getting a cramp on my thigh. Hold on. Go ahead.
Yeah, I watched you. Yeah.
Whole cramp, dog. I'm gonna have to stand up in a second.
Nah, you good, gang. Good. Nah, my parents and family weren't like ever really supportive of my music, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like my dad always told me have a backup plan. My mom always told me get a real job. Like, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And now I look at it like in your face. But like God wouldn't like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, even though my music isn't doing millions and millions and millions of streams, I have 5 million total streams across the board, and I don't release music that much.
And that's all that matters.
Hey,
Sorry. I'm like over here cramping right now. I'm trying so hard to like sit, but every time I bend the leg, bro, my hamstring starts cramping, bro. Oh. All right.
Diddy got to him, chat.
Hey, stop. Nah. Far from.
But nah, like, bro, like I said, my parents really weren't supportive. And like that kind of did it for me, you know? Like one of the things that really told me, like, hey man, like you should do this, bro. Because if your own family is telling you like you can't do something, you know, like
they ain't
prove them wrong,
naive,
dude. Fuck them. Prove them wrong. Like I'm trying to be family friendly here because I know we're on TikTok, but fuck them, dude. Because like I look at it now, my mom, bro. I've taken my mom on vacation to places that she could never go.
Say it again.
I've taken my mom on vacations to places that she could never go because she could never afford it. And I did that with music. And I told her that. I said, you know what you know what music did? She was, what's that? I said, pay for your vacation. and it's crazy, bro. Like I've bought jewelry, bro. Like I've given away everything, bro. Like I wanted none of it. Like Nick, the kid that was just in here, bro. He has been my friend for the longest, who truly believed in me. Like besides David. And when it came to Nick, bro, we would go to the studio. I'd have a 2-hour session and be there for 10 hours trying to get people into the studio to work with me. And Nick would just sit there the entire time and wouldn't complain. The day
I wouldn't complain, I'd just fall asleep. Let's just be real.
Nah, for sure. Nick would do the same. But Nick was, bro, every day, bro. Every day for like 5 years, bro. Nick was in the studio with me every day.
I remember that. I remember pickle.
Bro, in my first chat, let me tell you, I will forever be grateful for all my friends because Nick, I gave him my first ever Rolex. My first ever Rolex. Like the one thing I told myself I would never sell, would never get rid of, and I gave it away to my best friend.
I know I am struggling. I'm sorry.
I'm watching them too, Chad. I have the stream pulled up so I can watch you guys talk and shit, and I can see him crying like a little baby in the corner.
No, I'm not. I'm trying not to, bro. It's like when I'm sitting though, and then it like
stretch your leg out. Stretch your leg out.
That feels good. All right.
There you go. Yeah, right. Chad. I gave away like my first Rolex, and it was like that's like the type of shit music has done for me. You know, it showed me who was there for me, showed me who wasn't there for me, showed me what I can do and what I couldn't do. It showed me that like your wildest dreams are always obtainable.
Yep.
Always. Chat, when I tell you, I told myself in 7th grade that I would work with Chris Brown. I told myself I would work with Chris Brown. By the time I was 22, I had a Chris Brown record. Yeah, chat.
That says something.
I kid you not. By the time I was 22 years old, I had my first Chris Brown record.
F Chris Brown, JK, I love him.
No. People can feel how they feel about him. For sure. Like, but it's the fact of like I was in 7th grade. I was 13 and was like, I want to work with him. And not even 10 years later, I have a record with him.
If only you knew, Tammy. Sorry.
Tammy, if only you knew.
My internal thoughts just like came out. I've like I said, I've known Aaron for a long time. I've heard music before it even got released. I've heard a lot of things.
It's insane.
We've, let me ask you. I'm gonna ask you one last question.
All right, for sure.
We'll go one last question, and actually 2. I'm gonna do all 2 last questions.
Make them bangers.
And they're gonna be bangers. If you today could talk to you in 2020, what would you tell yourself? And I'm talking about Thanksgiving, those times. What would you tell yourself? The you today telling the you of those days. Struggling.
Damn.
We getting deep, bro. We getting deep.
Nah, bro, I'm trying not to cry, bro. Nah, bro, honestly, bro, I would tell myself, bro, it gets better. You know? Would tell myself, bro, like, I need you, you know? Like, I would tell my 2020 self, I need you. Because if you give up, then I don't exist, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, if I didn't have my friends, like, bro, I would not be here to this day. Like, my kids would be growing up without a father.
Did I help you reminisce a little bit? Like, damn, I came a long way with that question.
Hell yeah, gang.
You're welcome. I hope that was a wake up call for you, bro. Sometimes we
Hey,
need
man,
those.
shut the fuck up.
We need those sometimes, you know.
Shut the fuck up, brother. I'm fine.
That was the whole point of this podcast. It was just for you to have that. I'm just kidding.
Nah, for sure, for sure.
All right, so that was one cutthroat. I told you I was gonna have a cutthroat question for you. You didn't believe me.
That's crazy.
What's up, Hannah? All right. The next question and the final question.
All right,
is this.
It's got to be a banger.
I don't know if I could beat that one. That was probably the banger. The bangers of all bangers.
All right. The bangest of all bangers.
The bangest of all
it
bangers.
was the Diddy. What's up, Hannah? How you doing, hon?
All right, I'm gonna ask this question, and then chat. You can think of a question too.
Yeah, chat. I'll let y'all ask me one question each for whoever's been in this live the longest. And I've been watching this live, so don't come in here asking no fucking questions, and you only been in here for 2 seconds. Hannah, you are the exception.
Yeah, Hannah, you can ask whatever you want, and he'll answer it.
If you've been here for more than 10 minutes, you can ask a question.
All right, let's think.
Let
me think of one, and then we'll see if chat comes up with one. Let me think here. Because I asked all the ones that my wife helped me get. All the ones that my wife helped me, I asked them. What happened? Oh, my mic went off for a second. I don't know what happened.
I watched. I was like, what?
Not to me. Ask Statics.
What you mean? He didn't ditch you?
I didn't ditch you. I just be playing. I be working. I don't stream on Twitch that much anymore. That's why.
Yeah, he streamed. I be telling him to stream on Twitch, Hannah. I be telling him.
What motivates you the most to make music?
Like presently or like in the past?
All time.
We'll see what she wants to know. Just in general. Honestly, success. Because chat, a lot of people are like, oh, I want the money, I want this, I want that. I just want to be successful in what I want to do. I don't want to work for anybody. You know, I want to live my life freely. And music has given me that to where I did not have to work a day job. I didn't have to worry about my bills. I didn't have to worry about like where my next meal was coming from. And that's what motivated me. It was like, I can keep this freedom as long as I keep doing music. And music, I love music. You know, like I will never stop making music. How have I been? Hannah, I have been phenomenal. How have you been? All right, David, what's your question?
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
That's a hard one.
Music wise, not in career, not your life, not lifestyle, not health. Where do you see yourself in 5 years with music? How far? Like those type of things. How far do you see yourself in 5 years?
I see myself with another Grammy. That's for sure.
With your name on it this time.
That's for sure. I mean, yeah. I see myself with another Grammy. I see myself with another plaque. I see myself with another couple M's in the account, you know. Yeah, for me, it would just be music no matter what. If I made money or not, it's been a dream. Yeah, my motivation is freedom. That's it. So that way, like, I don't have to struggle and worry about where anything is coming from in life. That's my motivation.
Mm-hmm.
And music does that for me. And that's my motivation for music. Yes, I've won a Grammy.
All right, guys. This has been the podcast.
Hell yeah, gang.
This is Aaron Sauer. Please follow him on all social medias. Aaron Sauer Official on TikTok, on Instagram. Oh. And if you want to hear his music, Apple Music, Spotify, look up Aaron Sauer. You see his pictures. You can see the face. You see the face here. Again, Yay. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, YouTube, for watching. You guys have yourself
Tammy, we're glad you popped in here too.
All right, you guys take care.
Absolutely, Tammy. Take care, guys. All right, chat. I love y'all. Be safe. You can do anything you put your mind to. I love y'all.
I get drunk,